You're watching Rick Ray.
In here, jalapenos, red pepper, green pepper, fine diced onions, and a little bit of butter. And I'm marinating these, so I'm going to add these to the meat. I'm trying to get them softened up, so that way they're not crunchy and gross. And I'm not putting a lot of jalapenos in there because not everybody likes it super hot. I have 2 pounds of ground meat. My daughter wants to, or my wife wants to make something. So I'm just gonna do 1 pound of ground meat, right? And onion. I'm gonna cook the onion and the meat together, get that going, and then I'm gonna add the beans in the pot. Okay?
So over here we got the tortillas.
Oh yeah, those are tortillas.
Got your taco mix.
Yeah.
Pick it up from your local grocery store.
Yeah. Sure.
Some refried beans. And Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, that's an important part right here. That's all part of the BAM! I have a special spatula. Special spatula. My mother-in-law's friend gave me, and it's my favorite. These are the peppers. This is gonna go in my meat mix right here. Okay, I'm just trying to get it nice and softened up a little bit. Okay. Yep, cook and brown the meat. Well, I'm gonna add onion to the meat, and probably it's about a half an onion. So I'd like to cook the onion. It just adds great flavor to the meat, and I'll add a little salt and pepper. Basically, just a couple seconds ago, you see me preparing food. My flowing locks, I went and grabbed a hat because I didn't want to get hair in the food. Right? You know. Whew, that's terrible. But anyhow, I'm making, it's like, I'm thinking either I'm going to fry it, a burrito, or I'm going to bake it. And I'm not sure yet exactly where I'm going. I could do either or after I make it. It's gonna be a burrito. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this Ortega taco seasoning to the meat. And then eventually this Ortega refried bean mix I'm going to add to the meat as well. But after I cook this, brown this, and then drain the oil. Good. I don't want to overcook it, overcook the meat, but I don't like my meat red. Just lightly brown, and you can see that the onions are they're softening up a little bit. You know, you don't want your onions crunchy, man. Some people don't like them, so when you cook it like this, you can hardly even taste onion. My son Tanner doesn't like onion, but I won't even tell him, and he won't even. Basically, we get really good ground meat, and as you can see, we're not getting a lot of grease from the meat. If you got cheap meat, what they do is they add a lot of fat to the meat, okay? And the fat, it's a weight thing. So when you get a pound of ground meat, you might be getting a lot of fat. So if you get a lot of lean meat, or ask for lean meat, you won't get as much fat. So basically, I'm soaking up the fat with the paper towel here. No, I'll just go ahead and discard this and throw this away. I just drained the grease from the meat, and there wasn't much, so that's great. I don't like my meat fatty, and it's perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the taco seasoning sauce to the meat. I'm going to sprinkle it, try to get it all over. I'm not going to add any water because the burrito slash chimichanga, it'll make it too runny, and then it'll be terrible when you cook it. It'll just fall apart. So by just adding the seasoning mix to the meat, mixing it all together really well, it'll give you that flavor, almost like a taco meat. You can always add a little bit of water if it's not mixing up good enough, you don't think? So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually add my pepper mix to this, so that'll help it mix it together a little better. I just mixed my taco seasoning mix to my ground meat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my peppers, onions, and jalapenos to the mix. Mix that all together. I think this should serve about, it should make probably 6 to 8 medium-sized burritos. My next step is going to be, I'm going to add Ortega refried bean mix. It's traditional, so I'm going to add that to my pepper, onion, jalapeno, and meat mix. To add, I'm not going to add this whole thing, so I'm going to go approximately half a can of the refried bean mix into about a half can, folks. And then I'm going to mix this all together. Basically what I'm going to do, this is going to be toppings for my burritos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these and I'm going to cook these down so they're not crunchy. I'm going to cook them just like that. This is more of like a topping. A little bit of green onion. I'm going to use a whole green onion. This here. I'm going to use even the greens. A little bit of the greens. a little butter. Really like how it's turning out. I think it's gonna be ooh la la. Beans, and it's every year it's something, whether rabbits eat it or deer eat it. Some years the plants only get 2 inches tall and it's gone. Last year we had a really good green bean year. But like I said, I'd love to have an acre of red peppers. Oh my God, they're so good, so flavorful and excellent to cook on. Pull the edges. And then we're going to roll them up. That is one burrito there. I think are done. It's been about 20, 25 minutes. I don't want to overdo them, so I'm going to get them out of the oven. I had it baking for on 350. Wow. These I put in, I sprayed non-stick stuff on the plate, placed them on top, and then I covered them in salsa. Okay, I was gonna just dress these up a little bit. Some of the peppers and jalapenos. Let the cheese melt and then serve. The fajitas I made here, I'm deep frying. Same ingredients, and basically I just wanted a different taste. This way, you know, we have the baked ones here, and then we'll have the fried ones. And I just want to get these lightly golden all around. When I take them out, I'll top them with a little bit of salsa, what little bit of peppers and onions I have left. Maybe sprinkle a couple of those on each one, as well as the cheddar, and serve. And then I'm going to add a little salsa on top of the fried. I had cut it, that way I could share, or whoever, somebody wants to try. Okay.